My name is Maya Greaves. I go to Kennedy Middle School. I'm in the 8th grade. I'm from down the street.
Talk louder.
Okay. Okay, so I'm from Northside Drive. I live on Northside Drive. I've been living there for about 8 years. Yeah. But I've always lived in Atlanta. I went to Bethune Elementary School, which is right down the street from Kennedy. And I've been there since kindergarten. I think I've gotten a lot of good feedback from this community. A lot of my teachers have good potential in me, and I have confidence that I can be something. And so, yeah.
Well, my name is Natalie Jackson. I attend John F. Kennedy Middle School. I'm in 8th grade. I'm 14 years old, and I live in Vine City. It's around here somewhere. And
What are you going to do with your life? Come closer.
This is Vine City.
Talk directly to her.
Well, what I want to be in life is I want to be a heart surgeon. So I want to go to Hampton University, serve 10 years in college, and yeah, I just want to be successful and just be known.
Let me shake your hand. I am a heart patient, and I'm happy to see you want to go and hope you will be masterful. I'm here because of a cardiologist.
Yeah.
My name is Dziengue Brown, and I go to John F. Kennedy Middle School. I'm in the 8th grade, and I'm currently 13. And I would like to attend a technical college or a college for arts to draw and computer science.
Wonderful, and you can do it.
Good luck. You can do it.
My name is Andrea.
Talk louder.
My name is Andrea Brown. I attend Washington High School in the 9th grade. I want to be a psychologist.
Wonderful.
Why do you want to be a psychologist?
I like to stay and with others.
Hello, can everybody hear me? I feel like I really don't need this. Can you hear me without it? No. You can't? No. You can hear me. Well, we are here with some of our students, which are really the highlight. This is really all about them. We have our principal here, Ms. Andrea Dziengue from Kennedy Middle School, who has really been a part of a new culture, creating a new environment in a school that's had, sadly, some sad stories over the past few years. But before we bring the students on, I'd like to go ahead and have Ms. Dziengue to come up and tell you about what she's been doing in the school with the students, to talk to you about how the students have been outperforming many of their middle school counterparts in the Atlanta public school system, and hopefully get everyone and get the community to really support us in our conversations with the Atlanta Public School Board about keeping Kennedy Middle School open. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring Ms. Dziengue back on, and then I will come back on and introduce the students who will be speaking. So, Ms. Dziengue, welcome.
I do want you to know that I am so delighted and honored to serve as the principal of Kennedy Middle School. I was asked to take on this position in December of 2012, and when I was asked to take the position, I was told at that time that the school was going to close. But I gladly said to them that I would accept the challenge, and I'm going to go over there at Kennedy Middle School and lead as if it's going to be open for 30 more years. So I do believe that the Creator heard my plea, and everything is lined up from the time that I got there to today. When I entered into Kennedy Middle School and I looked into the eyes of the students, the first thing that I immediately saw was excellence in their eyes. And that became our mantra. That became the thing that the kids most know me by, because I see excellence in them. And because I see excellence in them, I want the best for them. I want the best educational experience that we can provide for them on a daily basis. They know that I have very high expectations of them. And in our data, if any of you have followed some of our data and looked at some of our trends, since I've been there at Kennedy Middle School, as Maria has said, that we have been pretty much outpacing some of the other middle schools that are similarly situated to Kennedy. Urban school, 90% African American, 90% on free and reduced lunch, and we do anticipate being a 90-90-90 school where all of our students are achieving at the 90% and above in all subject areas. But when we look at our data from some recent assessment that we've taken, our students are ranking like in the top 5 of the 15 middle schools across the city of Atlanta. And I think that is definitely something to celebrate. But I will tell you that the work that we do at Kennedy Middle School is not in isolation. When I came to Kennedy Middle School and I would go to basketball games, and after the basketball games, I would see students playing in the park or just sitting around just doing nothing. But then there were partners in my building. Raising Expectations was in my building. And I learned about Raising Expectations. I studied what it was that they were doing with some of the students there. And I knew that they had an after-school program. I knew that they took kids on field trips on Saturdays, on the weekends. And we know that when kids are not busy, they tend to get in trouble, right? And so I made an agreement with Raising Expectations. I said, hey, you know what? We need to lock arms together. We don't need to be separate entities. You do your thing after school and I do my thing during the day. No, I'm going to require this year that every student become a part of Raising Expectations. They need something positive to do in the afternoons. They need something positive to do on the weekend. They need to have caring adults in the building that they know that they can depend on, who are there to mentor and support them. And so from that day to this day, Raising Expectations has been very much a part of our school culture and our school climate. The kids know that they cannot run, that there's always going to be somebody there to say, hey, we're not going to give up on you. If you're late for school, if you're not at school, we're going to come and knock on your door and see why you're not here today. We care. We care. And so I'm so excited about the future that Kennedy Middle School holds. I'm excited to have people like Dr. Dove, who's here, and folks who are community supporters of Kennedy Middle School and really have a vested interest in knowing that if you close Kennedy, you take away some of the history of this area.